Hello guys, welcome back for a new video and very exciting one. In this video I will be showing you how to use the Vscode Collab extension, where you can basically connect Google Colab server within your Vscode Jupyter notebook local file. And basically what you can do is you can have like CPU, GPU and TPU server with for example different kind of environment. Can be R, Julia, and Python. And in this video, I will be showing you how to use this. Okay. So first, what you need to do is you need to go to extension, then you need to click on Collab. Once clicked on Collab, you'll see the little blue button with install. Just click on it. Then it will ask you to connect with Google. Just connect, and then you will see another blue button with enable. Just enable, and then you are basically set. So once this is done, what you need to do is you need to work with Jupyter Notebook. This extension currently do not work with Python 5, for example. Okay, so it's only exclusively working with Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so I made some Jupyter Notebook here, and to make this work, what you need to do is from your Jupyter Notebook, what you do is you go to kernel and you click on it, and it will open this to select the kernel that you want to work with. You can work with your local kernel, obviously. You can work with a distant Jupyter server, or what we are interested in, your Collab server. So you click on Collab, then you will have like 4 choices to select: auto connect, new Collab server, open Collab web, and upgrade to pro. In this video we'll be interested in the 2 first. So auto connect is basically when you have already created a Collab server and then just want to connect to the last one that you use. And since it's our first time, we'll just basically create a new Collab server with the second option. Okay, so we create, and then it will ask us if we want a CPU, a GPU, and a TPU. So first, let's go with CPU just to show you. Then we need to name it. Let's name it like CPU work. Perfect. Then it will ask us if we want Julia, Python 3, or R. In our case, we want Python. And then we can basically run everything. Okay. So now it's running. Great. Okay, as you can see, perfect. So yeah, since we are in CPU, this is normal. This should be false. This is the actual content, the folder that everything inside your session will be saved on. So you need to make sure that everything that you saved will be inside this base directory, like you do in Google Colab. And we should be showing you how to like basically save file and then, for example, retrieve those like weights, or let's say for example CSV in inference mode. Okay, so the next script is just to see like the current environment that we are working with. So it's like we see the Python version, the platform, and the pipe of Python, and also we can also see if we have like an NVIDIA. And in our case, since it's CPU, this is not working. Okay, then what we have here is simple like linear model with like a simple training loop. So very basic. And what I do is from this training loop, I do save my result inside content, as I mentioned, and just create like this small folder called results. Everything will be inside. Okay. I can save the module weights and also the CSV associated to the epoch and the different losses. Okay. So as you can see, the device that we did use was CPU and the different losses, and then the result were saved inside content.result. So now when we reprint what is the content of content, we do have the results. Okay, now if you remember at the beginning we didn't have results, now we do have results. Okay, and now what we can do is we can basically load this inside another script, for example. So now if I want to load this, what I do is I need to connect to the same kernel. So I do select the kernel, select collab, and I do select CPU work. Okay, if I select something else, this will not work. So for example, let's say I do like TPU, and yeah, I will call this like TPU work. So yeah, perfect. And then let's say I wanted to like run this. So did I? Yeah, so I'm still using the CPU, so that's why. So collab, and let's create a new one called TPU. Yeah, TPU work. Okay. Strange. Do not. It's like I cannot create a new TPU. Okay, great. So let's like, for example, create with GPU one. Maybe you will have like more chance with this. So create a GPU T4, and let's call this GPU work. Okay. Okay, this one seems to be working. Okay, nice. So now we are in GPU work, and so now let me show you. If we go to now this kernel that we change, say we want GPU, and if we do run the same thing, this will not be working because inside the GPU server we did nothing, and the result model path and the result loss path do not exist, so it should not be working. Okay, so let's just make sure that we are currently are in the good environment. So let's just run this. So it's connecting, and yeah, as you can see, this is not working because this path do not exist. Okay, and to make this work, just need to do CPU, make sure that it's correctly connected, and now this, if we connect and rerun the code, since inside our CPU server there is this file, we can do the inferences, and for example we can do the small inference. Okay, so you need to make sure that inside your Colab server, everything that you save should be inside collab server that you remember. So for example, if you do some work on CPU, everything will be saved inside it. And if you want to retrieve inside another collab server, this will not be possible, okay? You need to remember the name of the server that you used and what you did inside the server to be able to retrieve, for example, some CSV, some images, or some path, okay? So now we can do the same with the GPU one. So just to show you that we can have access to GPUs. So now what we can do is, yeah, it was selected with the GPU. And what we can do is we can basically rerun everything now, okay? So now that we run everything, so yeah, now it's true, it's normal. As you can see, there is nothing in content. It's like the basic. And now we can see that we have the environment did change for the GPU. Now we see that we have a Tesla. And we can also see that those modules are present inside the current environment. Okay. Same for the training loop. Very simple. We have this saved inside result. We have also this saved inside. We also have like the loss, different loss inside CSV saved. And we can do the inferences as we did for the GPU. So now what we do is same GPU work. Now it should be working because we did save inside GPU. Okay, so let's run everything that like we did. And now it should be working. So yeah, now it's working. And as you can see, we do have like the different loss from the CSV that we just loaded. And we can also have like the inferences from the model that we loaded, and have those like new inferences that we can do with the model. Okay. Something that you need to remember also is you cannot create more than 3 kernels. So for example, if I go there, so let's say I go and I want to create like another kernel, and let's say I want to select like column, and I want to create like a new GPU. I want to create T4. Okay, and this one will be called like LLM, for example, and work. And as you can see, you cannot create 2 servers that do have the same device. So you can create only 1 server for CPU, 1 server for GPU, and 1 server for TPU. So basically, you need to remove server, but that's something that you should be very careful about, because if you remove the server, everything within the session will be deleted. So every path, every weights that you saved will be deleted. So you need to make sure that the server that you delete is the one that you do not need. Okay. And to delete all the server, what you can do is you can go and click on this option palette, and basically can click remove, and or you can basically go to the command in Vscode and move by hand. You can choose, you can remove this one. So it was a simple example, and we can also go back and remove this one. Okay, and now if Control Shift P and we type collab, there is no other environment. Okay, So if we now decide to create a new one, we'll see that the different collab, different server will be empty. So now, as you can see, there is no one. We can create new CPU and GPU and new TPU. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video. I will be seeing you in the next one. So if you find this useful, please like and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.